We are cooking with cake and a holiday season treat with a little sweet, a little salty, and a lot of sizzle. Today, Feed Your Family Tonight founder Mariefiebach has a recipe for us. She joins us live from home. Marie, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Shane. Merry Christmas. I feel like it's still Christmas around our house. And I'm looking forward to New Year's.
Yeah.
And on New Year's, our family usually gets together and we play board games and we eat lots of appetizers. So I have a recipe here today for one of my favorite appetizers of all time. I've made this on cake. I think it was in 2019. So it's been a couple of years, but it's a fan favorite. And I thought it was time to bring it back. And that is bacon wrapped apricots. Friends, you need to make these. They are so delicious and they're crazy easy. They only have a couple of ingredients. But one thing you want to know is you want to kind of get your stuff set up because you're dealing with raw meat. So get your toothpicks set out so you're not like digging into your toothpick box and contaminating them, like have toothpicks just for this project. I usually get my apricots out and then fresh sage. Now, fresh sage you get in the produce aisle, usually in like a little blister pack at your grocery store. And some of the leaves are really big and then some are teeny tiny. You basically want just a little bit of sage on each apricot. But before you do that, we're going to cut the bacon down the center so that they're kind of like short strips, they're half strips. Are you a fan of bacon, Shane?
Oh, bacon makes everything better. I can't imagine life without it. And I can't imagine an apricot without bacon either, because I've literally never eaten an apricot without this recipe attached to it.
Oh, well, see, there you go. Okay, so this is a big piece of sage. So I'm going to rip it in half and I'm going to cover the apricot with the sage. And then I'm going to take one of those little half slices of bacon and I'm going to wrap it around. And then I'm going to take a toothpick and I'm just kind of going to secure it. This takes about 8 ounces of apricots and 1 pound of bacon to make 30 of them. And you're going to do this with all of the apricots and all of the bacon. And then it's going to bake at 400 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. And that bacon's going to get all crispy and the apricots are going to get crazy hot. And when you take them out of the oven, you want to let them cool a little bit before you start eating them. Otherwise, you will burn the roof of your mouth. Ask me how I know. And yesterday I was making them to photograph and I totally burnt the roof of my mouth. So don't be like Marie. And then you're going to dip them in a little bit of maple syrup. And that maple syrup just adds a little bit of extra sweetness. And you have the savory from the sage. And then you have that salty, fatty, crispy from the bacon. And it is just like a perfect bite of appetizer heaven. So I don't know, do you do anything fun for New Year's Eve, Shane?
No, as somebody who routinely goes to bed at 8 p.m., New Year's has taken a back seat, but that doesn't mean we can't celebrate, especially with some of these recipes. This is a recipe that not only myself, but Allison Acklin has loved ever since you introduced it to us, so it's become very popular in our house. But I do have a question. We got an air fryer for Christmas. It's apparently a game changer for a lot of cooking methods. Do you think this is a candidate for maybe air frying?
100%. This would be delicious in the air fryer, but I have one big tip for that. If you are using your air fryer, you know, there's different kinds of air fryers. Some of them have the little basket and some of them have like sheet pans. The big thing is you do not want to overcrowd an air fryer ever. So if you have to do these in 2 batches because you have one of the smaller basket kinds of air fryers, I would do them in 2 baskets, but you will get crazy, crispy, amazing appetizers if you do them in the air fryer.
Awesome. All right, Marie. Well, it's so good to talk to you. You had like the best dish ever on a day when we couldn't be together here for a taste test. So I'll hold on to that. And in the meantime, you let us know how we can catch up with Feed Your Family Tonight.
Sure. Always find me on the Feed Your Family Tonight Facebook group. I love connecting with cake viewers there. Go to facebook.com/Feed Your Family Tonight and click the join group. We have lots of wonderful discussions there. This week, we're going to be talking about freezer meals. I am a big fan of freezing freezer components, but I have some friends at Thriving Home that have these 1-hour freezer meal prep sessions. And if you're kind of home on vacation a little bit this week, maybe do yourself a favor and take 1 hour and make yourself 6 freezer meals. So we'll be talking about that in the Facebook group. And follow me on Instagram. I'm at Feed Your Family Tonight there. You kind of get some of the behind the scenes of what it looks like to do these segments from home and all of that. It's kind of fun to connect with you on Instagram there too.
Yeah, and just get a good look at a lot of different recipes to choose from, always making life easier for us, Marie. So that's the point of Feed Your Family Tonight, and we sure appreciate your time this morning. So yes, indeed, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much for spending time with us here virtually.
Oh, it is always a joy. You know, I will enjoy my cake family if I'm from home or if I'm in the studio anytime.
All right, thanks so much. We're going to be right back after this. Go check out feedyourfamilytonight.com.